What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for watching. In this one, I'm going to go over my second to the last release called I Love You because I love you guys. And we're going to go over the first 28 days of the release. I'm going to show you the numbers from my release radar bump. It was the biggest I've had since I've been releasing music on a regular. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did with my Facebook and Instagram ads. And the reason behind this video is because the Facebook and Instagram ads I had were not running that great. They didn't have the best cost per result to my liking, but I kept with it. I stuck with it. And sure enough, in the second week, I got a pretty good bump. You be the judge if it is or not, but I got a pretty good bump and I was happy to get that release bump. Thank you, algorithmic gods. Yes. Yes. So this video is just to show you my numbers and show you that even if you don't have a great ad running or multiple ads running and your popularity index is low, you can still get a release radar bump. Just stick with it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, this is my artist for Spotify. This is, like I said, I Love You, my song. And this is the 28 days of the release. As you can see down here, the numbers are not that great for the release, between 30 and 60, sometimes 70. But into that second week, that second Friday for Release Radar, it went up to 242, 575, just under 555, 460. Between 450 and 500 plus for that third week. Into the fourth week, drop down to 210, 100, 60, 90, 80, 116. So between 80 and 120. The numbers are not, and after the 28-day mark, the numbers are not that great. Only still 270 saves, 107 playlist ads, 2,700 listeners, but almost 5,000 streams. I mean, that's over 1,000 stream a week, so it's all subjective. It's depending on how you do in your music. But again, this was my biggest release radar bump since I've been releasing music regularly since this year, or since in December of 2021. I've been releasing music every 4 to 6 weeks, and I think that has some to contribute toward this, because the song before this ran pretty much like this, almost identical, not that great, had a popularity index in the first 2 weeks, barely above 10%. It was like 11, 12, around 10. And I got a boost as well. But this was my biggest, as you can see right here. And I'll show you real quick the numbers. It was the 2 weeks right before, the 13 days right before that boost. $835 streams, only 290 listeners. The stream per listener was pretty good. That was a good statistic. And 146 saves, which is not amazing. And I got a boost from that. All right, guys, this is Ads Manager in Facebook. And these are the numbers. This is for the 28 period, as you see, from October 7th to November 4th. This is the numbers. 44 cents was a total amongst all of these. And when it shot out, it was around 50 to 60 cents. In the beginning, I squealed it down to 46 cents. This top ad right here was my best running ad, I figured. This one was great too, but it fluctuated so much. I ended up going with this one. And I actually have this one on to this day, running for $5 a day. And I got it down to 35 cents on the average. So it's a lot better than what it started out to be. Just constantly tweaking it, and that's what you have to do if you want to try to get the numbers down. But in the 28-day period, I spent $447. First 2 weeks, I ran the ad on an average of $30 a day. Third week, I put it down to $10, and then that last fourth week, for the final 7 days of that 28-day period, I ran it for $5 a day. As you can see, the cost per link click was 3 cents. CPC also 3 cents. But yeah, these are the ads, the results for my Ads Manager. Now real quick, I'm going to show you exactly what I did to create this ad. So I can just show you a rundown of how I did it. I hit create in the top left corner. Here's the engagement. You want to hit engagement. And you're going to click on that. Okay. And then you're going to go up here and you're going to name your campaign. I'm just going to say I love you. Since this is for you guys, it's I love you again. And I'm going to go down here. And this Advantage campaign budget, that's up to you if you want to click it. I think it's beneficial. I didn't actually use it. I was doing something completely different for this ad. I ran all 4 ads individually. I was just playing around in budgets. I started one with $5, 10, 15, and another one 5. I was just playing around. I actually added another ad. I think originally started with 3 ads and then I added another one. So it was like 10. In the beginning, it was 3 ads I was running at 10, 10, 10. I just wanted to see how the results would be if it was any different from doing this. But 90% of the time, I click on Advantage campaign budget because this, by clicking this, if you run a campaign and have 4 ads under it, it's going to distribute the money, your budget, which we're going to put here, whatever your budget is that you have, want to do it daily. I'm going to put $30. It's going to spend this $30 to the best running cost per result ad. So click that if you want to disperse your budget correctly and to the best results, basically. You're going to hit next after this. Oh yeah, and if you guys don't know who I am Zebra. You can find me on socials and music too that way. But you're going to go up here and you're going to click on website. If you're here, you already know what to do. You're going to put your own pixel, so you should already know. You should already have that set up, and you are going to click view content. And then you're going to go down here and do your audience, custom audience, or if you have a save audience and your demographics, your targeting audience. I'm just going to go over here and show you who I targeted on the ad actually itself. And like I mentioned, I tinker with this. I tinker with it all the time. Not through when you have the ad running, I don't tinker it during the learning phase. But once after the learning phase, which it now tells you in Ads Manager, you need 50 view content, 50 cost per result, and then it's in active mode, not learning phase. But this right here, this is up to you guys. I mean, what I have mentioned in the past, what I like doing is targeting every country that can have Spotify. You could Google it, it'll pop up right away. And excluding Asia and Africa, but only doing South Africa, as you see down here, in Africa, and Asia. Sometimes I do Japan, sometimes I don't. And I've mentioned this also is I do target India sometimes, but I only will do like New Delhi or Mumbai. But even then, just doing one city in India, it sucks up a lot of your budget. Therefore, that's up to you. If it sucks up a lot of your budget, I'd recommend not even adding it in this list. But over time, once you figure out what countries do best for you and what is sucking up your ad, then you just make a list of what countries you're not getting results from that are showing you are getting results on here. And that takes time, and that takes due diligence of just watching this on a daily basis, especially when you have a new ad. You have to be very conscious of it because you'll be just spending your money. And unless you like spending your money and not getting results, then who cares? But if you want to get your best results and use your money wisely, you got to pay attention to this. You don't want to just gamble away. Age range, that's up to you. You should go to artists or Spotify. I'm going to show you real quick of what I mean. You're going to go to artists, Spotify. You're going to click your audience. If you have an audience, if you're starting out, it may just be, again, playing around. You're going to go into demographics, and you can break it down all the way here. 18 female, 76% male, and here are my age range. So like I said, 24, I like doing from 24 to 44. That's wham bam, thank you ma'am, the best of I would say. So I just stick with that. That does best for me. For you, it could be completely different. And then with this song was I Love You. It's a hybrid song. What I mean is it's a subgenre of major genres like electronic dance music, but it's chill. It has different types of instruments in it. It was very hard. It was hard for me to target because it's a subgenre. It's not one of these major genres that you can easily target, like rap or even just EDM music or house music or tech house, if you're familiar with that, or grunge or alternative. It's that's what it's kind of. You really have to do multiple ads if you're unsure. Target different artists. But what I did here, I targeted blogs and music blogs and music magazines in the electronic dance music realm. So I targeted that, and I did manual placements. Click on manual placements. Once you figure out this, then you go down here, manual placements. And what I do, I click Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger, unclick Audience Network. And right here, this is what I do. It works for me. You can just look at this and copy this if you like. I'm just going to go down so you can check it out. This is debatable. Some people don't like doing reels. Some people do. Some people state that it sucks up a lot of your budget, the reels. I always leave Facebook reels on. I find it's beneficial for me because my ads, the visual ad I create is a vertical format. That's a reel or a TikTok vertical reel. I don't do square format. It's always like a reel. So, but Facebook, I realize it works well for me, and plus I like them going to my Facebook page and trying to get them to follow me on my Facebook fan page. But again, that's up to you, and here are the rest of the targeting for this. All right, and after that, we're gonna go back here. I'm not worry about this. I'm just gonna click on this like a saved audience so I can just go forward. After that, you do that, you're just gonna hit next. And after this, it should have all this set up for you. You're going to create a video, add the media you made. You're going to if you don't have one, you're going to upload a video. I'm going to use this. I have a few I love yous. You're going to click the one or upload the one you want. And it's going to show you. I usually just hit click. I didn't use this ad, but this would be a sample. And I make these. So if you're interested in someone making you creative content, contact me. I would love to work with you. But I make artsy visual effects. You get the picture, and you're just going to hit next. I usually just hit done. I ignore that. And now it's in. You get a preview of it. You're going to click your landing page, which I use ToneDen, so I'm assuming you guys know that. So you put your ToneDen landing page URL or hype edit. You put it in there. And then you're going to also put, after you do that, you're going to put listen now up in the call to action. Make sure you say listen. And you could be like, hey, write something clever. Hey, I got, write something clever in the headline. I don't recommend just say listen now. I have a new track out. Zebra has a new track out called I Love You. Listen now. Try to be more creative. Moody vibes, like moody electronic vibes that'll take you to dreamland or somewhere. I don't know. Just something creative and give people a visual place that they're going to go. Your favorite music festival, listening to this song or something. But anyways, and after you have all that filled out, hit publish and you're good to go. I wanted to show you one more thing before I end this video. It's getting kind of long, but like I said, I wasn't running their ad wasn't running that great, but I kept with it. I made sure it kept on so it was getting traffic to the song. So Spotify recognized that at least and gave me a boost. I'll show you the song before I released before I Love You. I told you it had the same numbers. And I'll just do the last 12 months so it makes it easy. On the second week of this release, this one was only going at 40. I'm going to show you right now. 40, 60. These numbers are worse than my I Love You. On my second week it released on that Friday, boom, 922 release radar bump. It was like over 800 in one day release radar bump. And then the next day it just went down and it never got a bump again. So strange. But I kept with it. Even though the ads weren't running well, I kept an ad on just to get some type of traffic and data for Spotify to recognize that, hey, people are listening to the song. Maybe not a lot, but people are listening. People are saving it. People are listening again. That is all good data for your song and for Spotify. And if Spotify recognizes that, you won't know exactly how large the bump is, but you'll get a bump. I'm assuming you will get a bump. But I also contribute I think for me releasing music every 46 weeks for the past year, I'm going to continue to do so into next year. And we'll see if the release rate or bumps get even better. I have a song I just released a couple weeks ago, and the numbers are actually not that great. My cost per result is too high, a lot higher than these numbers I showed you, but I'm sticking with it because I'm hoping that maybe I'll get a bump. But it's getting data, some type of data is better than no data if you're not running anything. So those were my results of my Love You campaign and even False Awakening that I just showed you right now, that you can get release radar bumps with an ad that's not running great, but you're getting some traction. I just showed you the numbers. If you have any questions about this, feel free to leave in the comments below, or feel free to contact me. If you're looking for someone to make visual artwork for your music, contact me or anything like that. But I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, like, subscribe so I know and I can make more content like this or any other content that will help you in your music journey. Thank you once again. I'm Zebra, and I hope you all take care and have a great one. Happy holidays. Peace. Thank you so much for watching once again, guys. If you could, hit the subscribe, the like. I appreciate you. I love you, just like my song. And if you want, watch these 2 videos around here. They might interest you and they might help you in your music journey. And I hope it does. Thank you. Happy holidays. Peace.